Hello YouTube, Scamp the Wolf here, and I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today. I have the first 3 Walt Disney Classics tapes here, and I'm going to show all 3 of them, and I'm going to let you guys judge which one is your favorite, which one is the best out of the 3. Of course, this will be a subjective video, there's no wrong answer here. And I'm not necessarily going to choose a winner or anything like that, because all 3 I think are pretty good, and there might be some controversy on which one is better or which one isn't, which one is your personal favorite. And this isn't going to be judging the movies, because most people think Pinocchio is their favorite. Most people think Robin Hood is good. Most people like Dumbo. There's people that like all 3 of the movies, so I'm going to show them all, and we're gonna have some fun with this video. So before we get started, I would tell you, let me know what you guys think. Which one is your favorite? Which Classics tape is your favorite? And without further ado, let's begin. Our first contestant, the 1984 VHS of Robin Hood. Of course, this was the first one. This was released all the way back in 1984. I was really excited to get this one. I was really excited to get Robin Hood VHS, because this was super rare, of course, and you can't find this really anywhere in any store unless you go on eBay. And I got this on eBay. This was actually one of the first things I got on eBay, because I usually did Amazon, but I never really did eBay until 2017. So there. This is a very good, this was the first time that Disney films would be available on tape, all that stuff, and it's pretty good. You got a label, you got the tape itself here. Now we have, this one has a top sticker on the top. November 13th, 1984 is the print date on this tape. And some good 1984 Disney action going on. So we're going to set this in here, if I can do it. Whoops. And of course, there's the Classics logo in there. Of course, that's what they did with earlier ones. They had the Classics logo on there, so you could tell it's a Disney tape. It's our first contestant, 1984 VHS of Robin Hood. Our next contestant is the 1985 tape of Pinocchio. Now, Pinocchio was the first time that one of Walt Disney's golden era films was on VHS. This was the first one of his older features, one of his. And I know how complicated the release strategy for this was. They didn't want this to be put on tape, because back then they would release their films 7 to 8 years apart and all that stuff. And then for some reason they didn't think that the revenue would be kind of botched if they released it on video, but it turned out to be the opposite, and it's been because this sold well. And I think this is probably the most common out of the 3 to find, because I've seen this at Spindle, because they sell VHS at Spindle, and I've seen this there, and I think you can find this easier in the wild than the other 2. Now the spine on this one is kind of broken a little bit, but I taped it so that you could actually, I could actually make it work. You can see it kind of struggling a little bit. Here's the tape. Now this one, and I know there's some copies that have a Black Cauldron trailer. Mine doesn't. This was printed on August 5th, 1985, and it doesn't have I think early pressings have the Black Cauldron trailer, because there's pressings in June of '85 that have it. Like maybe when it was first released and stuff like that. Like when it was first released, like the first tapes that were pressed had it. For as far as I know, this, of course, this wasn't, but it's still good because, you know, it's still a collectible tape. Like, and I think it's more common to find ones that don't have the Black Cauldron trailer. Like, here, I'm gonna show you. You can see it real good. This is kind of broken. This is kind of like ripped. This spine is like kind of faulty, but you know, still good anyway. That's Pinocchio, the 1985 VHS. And our third contestant is the 1985 VHS of Dumbo, of course. It was pressed on tape before, like in the early 1980s. There was like a Neon Mickey tape, which I don't have, and all that stuff. Like, this is pink. There's a lot of pink on the cover. I know that this isn't in great condition. You can see some kind of like defects here. Like, but it's still good for what it is. Like, it's still good to own, and the tape is in good condition too. So why complain about that? And this is the tape itself. Print date for this, October 1st, 1985. This is the only tape out of the three that doesn't have a classics, because these two have the first variants of the classics, like the little ident that you see at the beginning of it, and then this one just has their original logo, the rotating Neon Mickey logo, which of course inspired the name of the tapes, the Neon Mickey tapes that were like early 1980 and stuff like that. This one has that logo, and then this one also has a ratings card before you get to all the movie, and then afterwards there's the Walt Disney and You promo, which this was the first tape that I ever got that had the promo on it. Got this in 2018. I got the Pinocchio one in 2018 as well. It also came with the beta as well, but I'm not going to show the beta in this video, so whatever. That's our third contestant. Okay guys, you be the judge. Which one do you think is the best out of these three? Personally, I would say Robin Hood is my favorite. That's just personally. I know that's kind of unpopular because Robin Hood is kind of an underrated movie. Pinocchio, of course, I think a lot of people would probably pick Pinocchio. My fan base would probably, my viewers and my watchers on TV and all this stuff would probably pick Robin Hood because, of course, they see my artwork and they think, oh, of course, whatever. But, like, there's no wrong answer here. Like, there's no controversial answer in my opinion. It's all just fun and games. So, which one would you like the best? And leave it in the comments and all that stuff. Like, which tape do you like the best out of these three? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. This is Scamp the Wolf, signing out. Take care.